Hello everybody, this is Nancy at Paper Moon Tarot. Thanks for coming by. I just wanted to show you some recent decks I've gotten. It's been a long time since I showed you new purchases, and I got several in July, maybe late June. So I'm just gonna breeze through these and let me know what you think of these decks. The first one is the Lubanko Tarot, and it's a good tuck box, you know, with a metallic snap, and nice presentation. Pretty simple little white book, basically. A little more than that, but it's a great deck, and it's surreal, it says. So I'll show you a few cards out of that one and see if I can get to focus. There you go. Kind of interesting magician who looks almost like a devil. But it's, I'm sure you can see the backs. It's very interesting art, very, quite a departure. I mean, this horse and the death card kind of moving from one dimension to another is very cool. And that one doesn't want to focus. There, almost. But interesting use of color, kind of minimalist in some cases. Like some of them are like this sort of blue and black and white, and others have a certain amount of color, like the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what that creature is with a strange head and claws, but this is one that's going to take a bit of study, but I think it's a beautiful deck. Very different. Our two-faced Hierophant. I often think of the Hierophant that way. So that's the Lubanko Tarot. The next one I got recently was the Beautiful Rebellion Tarot, which is a curated artwork deck, Robin L. Cole, and it comes in a tin. I believe it's make playing cards. I'll leave all the links down below. But I actually love make playing cards, linen cardstock, which it is, and you know, simple brown backs. But you know, I've seen a lot of curated art decks. I haven't got many. But I saw this and I thought, oh, it's just really beautiful art. And I like the way the titles come in like this, like a brushstroke across the art. It is, of course, from this curated artwork. Very white, very beautiful. Not diverse at all. But some very interesting choices in the artwork. And they're just beautiful, you know. And, you know, a make playing cards deck, so it's not terribly expensive. Like I say, great cardstock, linen, flexible. So this is the Beautiful Rebellion Tarot. Some of the artwork speaks to you more than others. The wheel, I'm not sure I kind of get this one. It's like a wheel of people. And others are kind of spot on, but as I say, just the cardstock, the images are so pretty. If you want to work with a pretty deck and you know your tarot, you might enjoy this one. Okay, there it focused. And now you can see the linen better. The linen texture. But my camera keeps going in and out of focus, so I apologize. Anyway, so there is the beautiful Rebellion Tarot. Another recent acquisition in a tin. Okay, another one that I got recently is the Taroki Perrin. This is from Giordano Berti. Does really beautiful boxes. Yeah. I'm either too close or too far from this camera. But it is Taroki Perrin from 1865. And it's a reproduction, I guess, recreation. No, it's not a recreation. It's basically taking the original deck and producing it. Now the cardstock is, it's a little cardboardy. Having listened to some things from the creator, it sounds like he's not a fan of plastic type cardstock. So I think this is more of an art card choice, you know, an artistic choice on his part. Has a little bit of a feeling of a finish, but this is kind of a collector's deck for sure. And that's that one I really like a lot, the Magician. But it's a very, very pretty deck. I've just kind of gotten a little more into traditional antique decks recently. So this is one of them. And again, the Taroki Perrin from 1865. And comes from, I believe, Italy. So you may wait for it a little bit, but it's a beautiful deck. Okay, so the next one that I just got is the Fairy Tale Tarot deck. And this is from Lamucci Design. And it has a, you know, a thumb draw on the box, hard box. Try to get the little book out. There it is. It is a small book, but it's in color, which is kind of nice. But yeah, it's a colorful deck. Show you some cards. It's kind of an impulse buy. One thing I like about the deck is the lettering. I'm just trying to get these to focus. There. The lettering is large. It's kind of Greekish, but it's large. So you can totally read the titles of these cards. And they're bright. They're on a dark background, which is interesting. But that just makes the color pop, I'm sure. Was part of the thinking. Even the tower is colorful. Okay, come on, camera. Camera doesn't want to do it. We better focus on the left than we are on the right. Oh, the swords and the wands are really colorful. Oh, and this is the backs of the cards. But anyway, you know, a little cartoony but very clear RWS and clear lettering and bright colors and just kind of fun. So that's the Fairy Tale Tarot deck. And this is kind of a little more cardboardy stock. There's no gilding on it, which is frankly nice. But it's matte and it's, you know, it's solid, it's good stock. But more, you know, I think of cards as being on the cardboardy side or on the almost plasticky side, you know, the make playing cards, smoother, silkier. And for me, there's a place for both of those. Okay. The last one I got recently is the Penumbra Tarot. And this is by Eris Elizabeth with a Guidebook by Ethany. Nice big box, you know, hardcover with a magnetic closure. One of the interesting things about this deck is the Guidebook is truly chunky. It's an impressive guidebook by Ethany, and it's beautiful color. I mean, look at this sucker. This is as thick as most decks are, and it's small, which is really kind of nice. And it's got focus the notes of the creator about, I'm sorry, it's there we go, about the art, kind of explaining what the art is showing you, which of course I think all of us really like. We kind of know the basic meanings if we're not beginners, but we don't really understand the interpretation of the artist sometimes. So the guidebook is very good. I really like the art in this. I have at least an Oracle deck by Ethany, and it's nice, but this is one where I really kind of dig the art. There's something about this that reminds me of Lily White. I don't know why. There's something about the art. If you look at that and you know Lily White, you sort of say, huh, you know, maybe a little darker. But it's just kind of interesting art. And again, it's beautiful black backs. Sorry, beautiful black backs. It's much copperier than it looks here. It looks gold here, but it's a sort of orangey copper color. And it's beautiful. And it, again, is more of the, you know, 3-something GSM, so it's not flimsy cardstock. It's nice. And this is a mass market deck, but it is more of a cardboard than plasticky feel. There's some changes of names in these. Torches for wands, that kind of thing. Come on, focus, camera. But I kind of like this. It's interesting imagery. And there's a cat. Looks like my cat that passed away a few months ago, McFeagle. I love this 6 of Pentacles. It's less charity, like rich giving to the poor, than sharing amongst friends. So anyway, this is as I say, a mass market deck that just really struck me as very nice. It's from Ethany Enterprises, so that's the manufacturer. And that's the Penumbra Tarot. So those are my most recent acquisitions, with the exception of having just gotten the review edition of the Tarot de Jacques Vivelle, if I'm saying that correctly, Vivelle, from Artisan Tarot. But this is a very limited run of preview decks, not the production deck that's coming out. And they preferred I not show it because nobody can get it anymore, and it's going to change in the production edition. But I did want to mention that I'd gotten this and I love it. So when this production version of this comes out from Artisan Tarot, keep an eye out for that, because I think it's going to be a winner. So that's it, guys. That's what I've got recently in the month of July or so. And let me know if you like any of these and why. And you take care. Bye.